Hi there, everyone. This is Shaw 71986. I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving night. And the third and final Thanksgiving game is in the books as the Green Bay Packers defeated the Miami Dolphins 30-17, helping the Packers move up to 9-3, and the Dolphins falling to 5-7. I mean, this game was not even close at best because Green Bay came out swinging and they swung hard. And once they got that lead, they ain't giving it back. So here are the stats. Tua had completed 37 of his 46 passes for 365 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no pick. Whereas Jordan Love completed 28 of his passes for 274 yards and 2 touchdowns. Morissette had 5 carries for 19 yards. Achane had 7 carries for 14 yards, and Tua had 2 carries for 6 yards. Jacobs had 19 carries for 43 yards and a touchdown. Brooks had 3 carries for 28 yards, no touchdowns. Jay Reed had 1 carry for 23 yards, and Wilson had 2 carries for 20 yards. Smith, in the receiving department, Smith had 10 receptions, 113 yards. Hill had 6 receptions for 83 yards and a TD. Achane had 8 receptions for 56 yards and a TD. Waddle has 4 receptions for 53 yards. Ingold had 2 receptions for 50 yards. Morissette has 2 receptions for 50 yards. And Odell Beckham Jr. had 1 reception for 9 yards. Washington had 2 receptions for 8 yards. Smith had 1 reception for 8 yards. And Hill has 1 reception for 5 yards. Another Hill got it. In the receiving department, Kraft had 6 receptions for 78 yards. Jacobs 4 receptions for 74 yards. Watson has 2 receptions for 67 yards. Wicks has 4 receptions for 30 yards. Reed has 3 receptions for 24 yards and got 2 TDs. And Brooks has 2 receptions for 1 yard. Packers has 388 total yards, while Dolphins had 375 total yards. Dolphins outpassed Green Bay Packers with 336 passing yards to the Packers 274 yards. Passing yards, that is. Packers dominated the rushing yards department with 114 rushing yards to the Dolphins 39 rushing yards. And the yards per play, Green Bay had 7.3 yards per play to the Dolphins 5.8 yards per play. And when we talk about first downs, Packers had 19 first downs, while the Dolphins had 22 first downs. On third down, Packers were 5-11 on third down, while the Dolphins were 4-14 on third down. Packers didn't win for fourth down. They were 0-for-0 for fourth down. But the Dolphins went 3-5 on fourth down. And in total plays, Packers had 53 total plays, while the Dolphins had 65 total plays. Packers didn't give up a sack, but the Dolphins gave up 5 sacks. Packers punt the ball 4 times, while the Dolphins punted 3 times. Packers had racked up 7 penalties that cost them 44 yards, while the Dolphins racked up 10 penalties that cost them 75 yards. Packers didn't lose a fumble, but the Dolphins lost a fumble, and neither team threw an interception, and the Dolphins managed to dominate the time of possession, yet still lost. What can I say on this one? The Packers are definitely playing like a really complete team, and they feel like that they want to prove to the world that they are the true kings of the NFC North. And they're still pissed off over the fact that the Lions won an NFC games, a NFC North rivalry against the Chicago Bears. So knowing the Packers, who, mind you, got the Lions next week, They want to slow down that momentum that the Lions are dealing with. And hopefully they'll form a unique and dangerous game plan to beat the Lions. So evidently they had a good game. There was some stuff that they need to clean up, but honestly, I feel like the Packers might be the ones that'll give the Lions a run for their money. As for the Dolphins, oh boy, they're 5-7, and well, they got to do something because they're running out of games to play because we're almost near the end of the playoffs. And as we always say, don't get eliminated when we're in this route. But we'll definitely see. But knowing the Dolphins, they'll probably have to bounce back. But But the worst part is they're now in a situation where they will have to either win out or win and get some help. And circling back to Detroit, let's be real. Detroit did win their game. All they need is some big losses for some teams for them to clinch a playoff berth. And trust me, there's a lot. Some teams need to lose, and some either need to either suffer a loss or a tie. But that's just my 2 cents on this one. But I have to say, I got all my predictions right on this Thanksgiving. I am 3 for 3 on Thanksgiving. I said the Lions was going to beat the Bears. The Lions beat the Bears. I said the Cowboys going to beat the Giants. Cowboys beat the Giants. And now I said the Packers are going to beat the Dolphins. Packers beat the Dolphins. Hey, when I'm good, I'm good. But that's all for now. Let me know what y'all think, okay? As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so don't miss an update, share with friends, share with neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 71986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video, really means a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye, and happy Thanksgiving!